My name is Jane Brocklehurst, Dietetic Prescribing Lead. The RDASH Dietetic team have reviewed all patients in Doncaster care homes and all nutritional supplements have been replaced by high-calorie drinks and snacks. All care homes have received training on the must and implementation of a nutritional action plan. This is Joanne Booker at Dunniwood Lodge care home, our first care home to implement the pathway. Joanne, how did you implement the pathway?
After we did the training back in January of last year, we come back to the home and looked with the cook and some of the care staff. We looked at doing some new recipes for nutritional snacks, high calorie snacks. We got the residents to try them and see which ones they liked the best. And we went with a choice of that went down the best with the residents. These was then implemented onto the snacks trolley each morning and afternoon, which went down extremely well. We also did some nutritional drinks as well, but we quickly found that not all residents liked the drink, so we sort of come to a bit of a stumbling ground there. So what we did was started looking at each individual resident and seeing what their own likes and dislikes were, what they ate on and drank on a daily basis. Through that we found residents, for example, who drank coffee predominantly through the day. Instead of making their coffee with water and a splash of milk, would make it as a milky coffee with full fat milk and then maybe a squirty cream top. That would then give a quite high powered calories into the drinks each day. They went down really well. So we did that through their food and drinks on a day-to-day basis over a 4-week period. The residents was weighed each week to see how there was, whether there was gaining weight or remaining stable. We then trialled it for another 4 weeks to ensure that everything was going fine, and at the end of that 8-week period all residents barring 2 had reduced from a must score of a 2 down to a 0. 2 of them remained at a 1, but that was their natural BMI for them. But through everything that we implemented, we found the residents was very different in themselves. The well-being was much better than what they had been previously. They was much more motivated and more energetic than they were previously. The families had also noticed a big difference in the loved ones, the way they were when they was visiting, and they were really pleased with the outcome of everything. We also saw a significant change in pressure sores as well. People with maybe a grade 1 healed much quicker in this period of time as well, so we saw some really positive outcomes from it.
My name's Jane Brocklehurst, Dietetic Prescribing Lead. We're here at Elm Park Care Home to discuss the implementation of the MUST pathway. We've got Jackie and Janet here. Jackie, could I just ask how you've implemented the pathway?
We've implemented the pathway by regular weekly weight checks, which automatically tells us the MUST score of the resident. We make smoothies, all kinds of drinks, which Janet will tell you about in a while. They enjoy the drinks, they seem to be doing well on them because they like the taste of them. And also, residents who don't need them will ask if they can have them as well, and they enjoy them.
Could you tell me about your resident and relatives?
Yeah, we have a resident and relative meeting every month, and what we do is we actually show the relatives the drinks and let them try them as well, and they come up with other ideas as well, but they're all really pleased with the drinks and the things that we're doing for the relatives.
And how have you managed to implement the enriching of the diets and the drinks?
We enrich the diets by using full fat cream and full fat milk, even fromage fraise to some point. In the smashed potato we will add full fat cheese. Porridge, rice pudding, it's all full fat cream and it is really rich porridge, as Jackie will tell you. They are quite, it's rich and they do love the porridge. And they add jam in it as well, or peaches if they're diabetic, some of them prefer peaches. So, but we add cream into the gravy, into all the sauces that we do. Cream is added into everything. So it's always rich food.
But the menus, I've got good choice. Every morning they have a choice of porridge, toast, cereals, full fat breakfast, English breakfast every morning. They can have it all. The kitchen is open 24 hours as well. So whenever
So
anybody
If they didn't want anything that was on the menu, then
Mhm.
I'd come to the kitchen and
Yeah.
we'll discuss and see what we can make for them. And we always enrich everything we do. So.
I see we've got here some of the must drinks.
Yeah, we have. We make these every day. They're sent out on the tea trolleys in the morning and in the afternoon, along with cakes, buns, pastries. So they've got always a snack available. And there's also things on the bars that we have that they can have as well. There's buns on the bar and there's crisp.
And we also always use full fat milk
Yeah.
and full fat yogurts. We never
Never.
have less fat ones, do we?
And how have the residents found the drinks?
They're loving them. They are really
The
loving them.
banana one especially,
Yeah.
that's the favourite up to now.
Yeah. Sometimes I do one with lemon in, and the ones that prefer more tartier taste do actually enjoy those as well. So, but you can make them with any flavour. Yeah. Sometimes on a certain cream shot I will make up a mousse and mix a mousse in with it as well, which gives it a more fluffier taste, and they do enjoy that as well. But we do try to give them a good variety of
Yeah.
foods. And as Jackie was saying in the residents' meeting, residents will come up with ideas for the menu as well. So, and then we will do a trial run, see how it goes. At the moment, they're enjoying pizzas.
They are homemade pizzas
Homemade
from scratch.
pizzas from scratch, yeah. So they're really enjoying that at the moment.